On a special episode of SPCA Rescue, it's a race against time to save animals trapped in buildings shattered by the earthquake.
Found it!
Animal control struggles to deal with a mass of lost and abandoned dogs.
That's why you don't have your dogs roaming the street.
Where are you from, eh?
As aftershocks continue to rock the city, a specialist SPCA emergency team arrives from Wellington to join the rescue efforts.
This street just scares me, It's literally like a war zone. You can't help but just imagine the horror that these people would have had to go through.
And it's not long before they're in the thick of it.
There's a 19-year-old cat that the owners are concerned about. They can't obviously come in because it's in the cordoned off area. So basically we want to see if we're checking at the moment whether it's safe to go in.
There's 2 cats, there's 2 apartments.
The women's apartments are deemed unsafe, but the SPCA team gets access for this pet rescue.
This is pretty spooky.
With an engineer at the helm, the team plans to find the cats and get out as quickly as possible.
Let the engineer do his job first.
Okay, you can come in.
This apartment has been violently shaken, but 19-year-old Maddie has no obvious injuries.
One more in the next apartment.
But getting to the neighbouring cat proves more challenging. Animal welfare workers are facing the biggest natural disaster in New Zealand's history. Within the wreckage of earthquake-damaged Christchurch, hundreds of animals are trapped, lost, or abandoned. In the evacuated red zone, a specialist SPCA rescue team is trying to reunite trapped pets with their owners. Behind this door is a second cat that has been without food or water for 7 days.
Found it.
14-year-old Chloe appears frightened, but unharmed. Despite constant aftershocks, the rescue team escapes the apartment building with 2 cats safe and sound.
We're on shaky ground, and yeah, it's good to be out, and it's good to have another success. 2 more cats going home to be looked after by their respective owners.
Outside the cordon, the cats' return is a huge comfort to their owners.
Thank you so much.
Hey, that's all right.
We didn't think this would happen. No, I know they'll just want to be held. I know this one will. She'll just want to sleep beside me all night, I think. It's been getting more stressful as time's gone on, and extra shakes. And this is one part of getting back to normal. Yeah. It's just lovely to have a bat.
It's a happy outcome for these cats, but there are many more animals still trapped.
We've finished our jobs and now heading to the parrot. Over. Jesus.
A restaurant owner's pet parrot is trapped in the evacuated area.
There's problems with many of the streets are blocked. We're on foot now.
The direction we're heading is not a comfortable one.
Holy shit, eh?
Definitely didn't expect to end up in this situation, way beyond what we'd usually do.
This bird is somebody's pet. It's probably a very important member of their family.
But the parrot can't be found, and the search has to be abandoned for safety reasons.
We pretty much went as far as we were happy to be safe, and we saw that the floor was disappearing somewhere, and we decided to come back out.
Christchurch Polytech has been red tagged, which means it's unstable and unsafe to enter. Inside, many vet school animals have been trapped now for 6 days.
Assuming that they were living on the food and water that they were left at the time, yeah, that's probably going to be starting to get pretty thirsty and hungry, so want to get them out as soon as possible.
I mean, I know that animals are pretty much down the ladder with priority, but to me they're the most important, so it's...
Oh, and us too, for us.
The animal's main carer is worried sick.
They're my babies. I mean, I've got 3 kids, but you know, these guys are part of it as well, so it's just, yeah, hard knowing that they've been up here without food and water.
1 terrapin, 2 chinchilla, 2 rabbits. There's a male and a female, and maybe careful with the male because he's quite old.
My rabbit, Boomer, he's 7 years old in April, so I don't know how he's going to be, so just fingers crossed they're all right.
Any questions? All right, let's get it over and done with.
I'm nervous about them going in, but that's the thing, I can't go in, so I'm going to leave it up to these guys. Just freaked out hoping they get them out.
In earthquake-damaged Christchurch, an SPCA team is entering the City Polytech building to rescue trapped vet school animals.
Just freaked out, hoping they get them out.
So we're on level 3.
Nobody knows if the animals have been harmed during the quake, and they have now been without food and water for 6 days. But incredibly, they are all alive, including the staff favourite, Boomer.
That's not going to be easy to get down the stairs.
With frequent aftershocks shaking the city, the team wants out as fast as possible.
We want to get out of this room and we want to be close to our stairwell. We don't want to be mucking around in here for very long. Nice and calm, we don't want to go scaring these fellas much.
And after a week of worry, the relief is overwhelming for Steph.
Yeah, just want to get them home now and give them more cuddles.
Hey, baby boy.